You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Psst. That's you.
Oh, I can't hear anything that's going on. That's really weird. Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is our awesome walk around show. We're really walking around here in the various indies because I told you guys that we would have some really crazy titles that some of which you'll recognize and maybe some you won't. But, you know, he's got Adidas on, so he's cool, but he's psycho. All right, everybody. We'll see you right after this break.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Hi, everybody. It's time for What's in the Box. I am Miss Jen. I know I'm not Jenna, and I'm apologizing for that because, I mean, Jenna's awesome cool. Today, Liam's going to be helping with a poll, but also running the shop. Liam, if you can do me a favor and go on and do the share out. I appreciate. So today, we're going to focus in on our cool indies, like super indies books that you guys might like. There's going to be a lot of what we call animals doing people things in here, which is what I know a lot of you guys like. And I'm going to not show you every single thing, hey, cool gamer, but I'm going to be offering all these books at half price because you can see our drawers are quite full. So I'm going to start with these 4 that I showed you guys as a teaser. This is a really cool book called Revolving Doors by Blackthorn Comics. It's interesting because it reminds me a little bit of another series that Heavy Metal did. This one says it's magic fantasy, and it is a $4 book you can grab up for just $2. Today's one of those days to just try something new. Try something new. This one looks cool. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but it says under there, "This may hurt." And he's wearing Adidas, and he looks kind of like a vampire or I don't know, maybe a werewolf. This is Psychoplasmics Causes. And then I think it says another word under there that I can't see, but it's a $5 book for just $2.50. Very, very cool. And then stuff you will recognize. This is a special collector's edition of Rambo 3 by Blackthorn, but also, I don't know if you remember, the show was put out by Carol Co. And that was, you know, if you watched movies back in the day, you saw the Carol Cole logo a lot. This one is Rambo 3 number 1. Rambo 3 number 1. You can grab up for, it says $5.49, so that's $2.75. What you been up to, cool gamer? All right, this is Racer X, a Now Comics book. It's a special edition, so for all your speed racer fans, that is a Racer X number 1 for $2.50, down from $5. All right, now we're going to dig through. This is my favorite part. I'm going to skip stuff that I think you guys already have. I'll still pull it out. This is part of the Black Caravan line that used to be with Scout. This is Perhapanauts, First Blood, a non-stop book. This is, I think, a variant cover. It's a $10 variant cover. You can have for $5. So I can't share it because they don't have the login. You can't share it? Share it other than the live showcase. See if Blair can do it, if Blair is logged into the other computer. I mean, all our regular people are here, but I was just thinking if someone else wanted to get poked. I've got some cool horror here. This one's kind of hard to get. This one is Clive Barker's Pinhead. In this issue, everyone's head will roll. Pinheads, yours and mine. Wow. It's like looking very Mayan-ish. This is number 4 from that series. It's a $5 book for $2.50. It is a What's in the Box in the Drawer. You got it. This one is a cute series. This one is an Antarctic Press book. It's really, really cute, called Plush. This is the number 2 issue. It's a $4 book for $2. This is Pop Star Assassin. Believe this was one of the early books out of Ablaze, maybe. And this one is a $4 book for $2 if you wanted to try out some cool crime noir stuff. Oh, here we go. This is a number 1. This is The Wedding of Popeye and Olive, number 1. It's from 1999. And it's from Ocean Comics. You don't usually see Popeye from this company. It's a $4 book for $2. Maria Lovett has some very popular books. This one is the Porcelain series from Ablaze, and that one's a $4 book for $2. Really beautiful. Donka. Oh, I got a couple of those for you guys. Also have this cover, number 1, a little bit different. She's holding a kitty. This is another number 1, is just the cat standing in your rib cage. Okay, maybe not your rib cage, but a rib cage. And this one doesn't say the number, but there's the sub character in the back. We'll call that D. How's that? Got a couple of those. And we'll call this E, because it is, and all these are $2, down from $4. You can get one of each of those easily by just calling out one of each. This is Power and Glory by Howard Chaykin. It is a gold number 1, usually a $10 book for $5. Slipknot. It does look like Salem the Cat. I agree. I got a couple of those. Yeah, we want to know if you guys are here, so we can say hi to you. This is some Powers. I only have one Powers book. This is from Icon, which is a sub company of, I can't remember, Marvel. This is by Bendis and Emming, number 4. Sorry, number 9. It's a $4 book for $2. Oh. Skip 90s stuff that I think everybody has, because you only have so much time to get you guys into all the halfsies you want. Ooh, what's this one? All right, from Mirage Studios. If you like turtles, this is from the same company. This one is number 1, and it is a $5 book for $2.50 today. Prime Slime number 1. I have Prime Slime Tails number 2. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting a cockroach. It's a $5 book for $2.50. Leonard Nimoy's Prime Mortals. Probably all you guys have that stashed away. This one's neat. This one is Public Relations. Whole Sordid Affair starts here. It's number 1. It's a Devil's Due book, and that's a $4 book for $2. Today's a good day to just try something you haven't tried before. I also have number 6. Sorry I don't have trivia today. It's a lot of things to kind of figure out how to do. Fun fact, if I go live on my phone through StreamYard, I can't actually get to see the image, so I can only see kind of through the comments that you guys are talking, or what the picture looks like at the back. This one is called Puncture for mature readers. He looks like he has sword hands, and that is a $4 book for $2. Random drawers, that's right. Ooh, here's a pretty, this is Purgatory Dracula's Gambit. And let's see, that is a number 1. It's a $3 book for $1.50. How about Purge number 0? I've got a lot of really cool friends online that they're Black creators, and they're trying to find all the Black created books or Black character books. They might not have this one yet. This one is a $2 book for $1. Tough to Find books. This is Providence by Alan Moore. That is the number 10. It's a $5 book. You can have for $2.50. Or how about this one? This one is the variant cover of Psycho List number 1. It's a $13 book for half price. Or you can have a cool epic comics book, Psychonauts, the first ever American-Japanese creatively co-produced comic book. That one is a $5 book for $2.50. Slipknot gets punctured. Once I find it. That Slipknot, just half of whatever it says on there. Thank you, Slipknot fan. I'm gonna go back and find my place here. This is Project Nemesis. That is a cool looking creature. If you like kaiju, this one's issue 4. It's a $4 book for $2. And there's some Promethea back here hiding. This is a February of 2000 issue, number 5. It's a $3 book for $1.50. I've also got number 9 for $1.50. Okay, we don't need Malibu unless you guys want to. You can always, if you see me pull something up, you're like, no, wait a minute. I need that. Or like, here's something awesome. Here's Prototype number 1, and that is signed. That is a signed by, looks like Daniel Straczynski, maybe? Oh, no, it's Emmerman. That one is a $10 book for $5. Ooh, here's Providence number 1. That is a $10 cover book. It's limited to 1,000 print, and that one's a $10 book for $5. Oh, you weren't calling the book, Slipknot? Be careful about that, yo. I've got number 2. That's the special book for $10. Get it for $5. Number 3. That's the limited to 1,000. $10. Get it for $5. Some more Psychonauts. Oh, here's a Purgatory Vampirilla book. That's pretty. This is a Chaos Comics book. That's a $10 book for $5. This was an awesome series called Quad. It's by Ablaze, and each book was its own story. So that's Tara and Elvis, which are 2 of the characters. It's a post-apocalyptic tale. I recommend reading these. They're really great. All a shared universe, but the characters, you don't need to read all of them to enjoy it. There's Sally. These are all $2 down from $4. Yeah. And there's Trent. It looks like it's got robots in it. That one's also 2. Here's William Shatner's The Quest for Tomorrow by Blue Water Comics. That one's a $6 book for $3. This is Radical. This is a convention exclusive. I can remember getting this at San Diego Comic-Con. Well, it's not really an auction because I'm not auctioning anything, but it's a claim channel. So if you type it in the comments, it's a claim. Radical Conventions exclusive is a $5 book for $2.50. I like it when you claim things. There is Racer X number 4. It's half of $1.75. Racer X number 6 is half of $1.75. No Speed Racer fans. Oops, there's number 6 again. Racer X number 9, half of $1.50. Oh, this is cool. This is an old pulp book. They made these to just like teach people about different aspects of America, early America. This one is about trains, of course. Pretty old. I think this is like 50s or 60s. That's a $10 book for $5. Oh, this one is an amazing series. This one is Rags by Antarctic Press. It is about this woman who finds herself in an apocalypse kind of situation. In most of the book, she doesn't have any clothes on because I think she was I can't remember. The first book, she was taking a bath or something when everything went down, so she had to run away. So she's mostly in her drawers. This one is number 4 of 7. It is the $10 variant cover for just $5 today. Here is 6 of 7. That is the $20 variant cover for just $10. Oh, this is Radically Rearranged Ronin Ragdolls. This one is number 1. It's a $4 book for $2. And there's a bunch of different covers that they made. It says it's Shane and Paul Bookmans, but I kind of think that this was actually put out through Eastman and Laird. Yeah, it totally was. And then for a little while, I thought they said that this had been picked up, but I'm not sure. This is the C variant. It's a $4 book for $2. You're shaking your head.
Oh.
And here is the final variant, I think. This one's also a $4 book for $2. And I think it was just a one shot, is my recollection of that series. Ugh. Look at this one. This one's got a hole straight through it. I love these. This is Protectors number 5. Uh-oh. Is it the rain coming?
Yep.
Oh, man.
It just started a little bit when I was outside. So.
All right, this one's really cool. This one is Itty Bitty Bunnies, Rainbow Pixie Candyland. Number 1, it's a mature titles book from Action Lab, and that's a $4 book for $2. Or this book's hard to get together. This one is Ralph Snart Adventures. It says, Goot's got a girlfriend. Goot's got a girlfriend. You shut up. That one is number 20, a $5 book for $2.50. Unheard of in June, really. Ranima Wahaf. That is the number 1 for, it's a $3 book for $1.50. I'm always surprised when those Viz books aren't worth more. I'm going to show you, I do have Razor books. If you want me to go through them, I'm happy to. I know we had a bunch the other day, and I don't think that anyone really loved them. So, all right. This one looks really cool. This one is a mature reader's title called Razor Jack. It is a 1 of 2. You can see the art looks really cool on the front cover. That one is a $4 book for $2. And that's the 2 of 2. And you can see that's also beautiful. $4 book for $2. Tough to put together this set. Also, Real Ghostbusters, number 13. This one does have some heavy spine ticks. That is shown in the price, $8. And then you can have it for $4 today. And I also have, this one is a 3D story. It's the annual from 1993, a $10 book. If you went online right now, you could see it for $10. You have it for $5 today. And there is a number 8. It does have spine ticks, $5 book for $2.50. Number 14 is a $5 book for $2.50. This one looks cool. This one is called Real Stuff. And it's artwork by Jaime Hernandez, which is pretty famous for his books. I think this is probably Fantagraphics. It is. And it's a $20 book online for $10. I also have number 5, a $20 book for half price. And number 6, it says there's always something going on at Eichhorn Club. Eichhorn. And number 7 is the same. It's a $20 book for $10. Number 8 as well. Number 13 is a little bit better. That's a $15 book for $7.50. Number 14. Do you know who I am? A wild man, Fisher. I'm bigger than the Beatles. It's a $15 book for $2.50. For $7.50. Sorry, I can't think. You want both Razor Jacks. All right, I'm going to hold that like that. See if I can remember where Razor Jack was. Somewhere around here. I think it was the next 2, right? It was. I got your Razor Jacks. Do you have a question? We're live, but we can talk.
No, that's me. Sorry, it's just there's a really bad accident out on the theater.
Oh, you don't want to go out there.
Well, it's there. I had to go up and come down.
Ugh,
So
what a mess.
I saw it when I went by. Unfortunately, Shanna's stuck in it. So.
Oh, you're waiting for Shanna.
Yeah. So
Not me.
She just pinged me and said she hasn't moved in a half an hour.
That's not good. Number 16 is $7.50.
Not on 45.
Razor Jack sounds like a very sharp cheese. Let's make some Razor Jack cheese because I like cheese. Real Stuff number 16 is $7.50, down from $15, and number 17 is half price. Oh man, there's a bunch in here. 19.
Like I said,
All right, this is Real War Stories. Number 1 from Eclipse Comics. Looks like drawn like by kids on the front. $2 book for a book. Oh, and some more Real Ghostbusters in the wrong spot. Ooh, here's like a graphic novel called The Realm. This one is a $6 book for $3. I'm actually going to take it out of here and put it over in the trays if no one takes it. All right, we're going to pause right here because it is time for our first break. We'll be right back after this.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find a link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite news show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show, on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Go follow The Experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me.
Hey everybody, and welcome back. It's Miss Jen. We are doing what, as Brandon is successfully named, it's exactly what it is. This is what's in the box in the drawer. We're going through and giving you guys opportunity for like pretty rare, cool things that you don't see every day at half price, so we can clean up some space in those drawers, put some more stuff in them. All right, this is Reaper Core. It is a number 0. You can kind of see what that title looks like. It's a 0 issue, a $3 book you can have for $1.50. We get a lot of really cool stuff from independent people. Oh, this one is called The Red. It is a number 1. I was trying to see. Oh, it's from Virus Comics. It is an $8 book for $4. Oh, yeah. You should always get anything that has AWA Upshot if you can get it for half price, because they don't make a very big print run, and the supplier, the distributor, doesn't keep any extra copies. So whatever you can find at comic book shops is all you're going to be able to find. And most of this stuff looks like it's going to be being looked at for development. Like they already had a couple of them get picked up. So this is Red Border. This is a mix between Border Patrol stuff and I think vampires. It's either vampires or zombies. I can't remember, but everyone got border problems, but it's because they're trying to escape, being eaten. This one is number 1. It's a $4 book you can have for $2. This is from a company called 451. I believe this is the one that used to be owned by someone that works in the movies. I can't remember who. This one is Red Dog. Red Dog number 1 of 6. So, and there it looks like it's like a mechanical dog. That is a $4 book for $2. Another amazing series. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like the main character would be played really, really well by Linda Hamilton. It almost looks like that's what they're intending. It's called Redemption. This one is a number 1, a $4 book for $2. Let's see if I have any other numbers. Number 1, I am well set up. I also have number 4 for $2. And number 5. We got a good start for a run there for halfsies. Here is a book called A Redneck's Guide to Simply Sharing Jesus with Folks. That's really cute. Look, it has a Matthew verse on there. It says, Fishers of Men? ? So this one's a $4 book for $2. Ouch, what? Some Red Room stuff. This is definitely not for kids. You definitely don't want to put it anywhere that they could find them. It is full of graphic body death and horror. It's stuff film stuff. So this one's number 2 of trigger warnings for $2. This one is number 4 for $2. This is a cool Caliber Press book from mature audiences. This is called Regarding Women. Regarding Women, that's a $10 book for $5. See what I'm talking about when I say I'm going to be giving you guys the weirdest comic books ever? Oh, you were thinking about Razor Jack Cheese? This one is Reed Fleming, World's Toughest Milkman. And it looks like, maybe that's not remarked. It says, Knock It Off. This one's a number 1, a $5 book for $2.50. This one is, I believe, a variant cover for Replicant. This is one where it's about people's replacement body parts. This one is a $10 book for $5. Hey, man, if you eat enough super sharp cheddar, it will hurt your guts. You had Read. Oh, you had that book before? Can I find Rails Across America? I am certain that I can. I am pretty good at refinding the things. Hold, please. Of course, it also helps if they're exactly put in alphabetical order, which they're not always. Beep, 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 beep. All of those. For real. Rails gotta be earlier. Rags. Ragdolls. Can you guys hear the thunder? Raiders, Itty Bitty Bunnies, Ranima, Razor, Real Ghostbusters. How is it hiding so well? Those were all the real. Was it earlier? I'm so sorry, y'all. Thought I knew exactly where it was. Just before Rags? Okay, good. It was just before Rags. And this is JD, correct? Making sure that I'm doing it correctly. I'm going to put it for you right there. Yup, okay. Okay, and I was Replicant. This is The Resistance by, it's called The Broadcast Offensive. It's Big Blue Comics by Kaminsky. That is a $3 book for $1.50. I have 2 variants of number 1, both same price. My dad worked for Conrail for $20. Oh, that's a good present then. And Father's Day is coming up. You're smelling the smoke from Canada. Oh, that does not sound like any kind of fun. And I'm sorry if I'm misframing any of the books. The way I'm doing the show, it's kind of like I have to look like through your comments to be able to see where things are. The Realm by Arrow Comics number 3 is a why did we put this kind of price on here? It says $4.90. So now I have to do math. $2.45. Red Riding Hood, Devil's Due. That one's number 7, a $4 book for $2. Reincarnate. This is a heavy metal book by Michael Moretti. This one's a number 4 for $1.75. And here's the number 1. I think this one is someone comes back as a car. That's my remembrance of this. Reincarnate, yeah. That one is $1.75 for the number 1. This is Renaissance Best Picture at a film festival. This one is obviously the comic book version of it. It's a $4 book for $2. Here's a gold copy of Richie Rich, The Boon Under the Bay, number 1, an Ape Comics book. $25 book for $12.50. This one is a weird one that's really thin. I don't know what to do with that. Rob Potchak's Junior High Horrors, number 5. That is the retailer incentive variant. $5 book for $2.50. How about Robin Hood? This is book 2 of 3, but I think it has more than that. Yeah. It's got book 1 of 3 and 2 of 3, and maybe there's a 3 and 3. Yeah, I think there might be a 3 of 3 stuck back there. It's a $10 set of Robin Hood for $5. Let's figure out how to put that back in next. I pulled it all the way out. Now I can't fit it. I also have Robin Hood number 1 from Antarctic Press. If you're a fan of Ben Dunn, that's a $3.50 book for $1.75. How about Cosmic Times presents Giant Warrior Maintenance Crew? Giant Robot Warrior Maintenance Crew. That one is a $3 book for $1.50. Oh, yeah. Oh, here you go. These were awesome. They put these out, gosh, I can't remember. I think it's just pre-pandemic. It's called Rolled and Told. So each of these are super thick books that have an entire playable RPG scenario in them. This one's called Stop the Big Nosh Ogre Tribe. From Barbecuing the Villagers of Spring Kernel. That's an $8 book for $4. If you're play the D&Ds, you would have something new. This is Rose Dark Passion. Created by Tom Turney. This one's a $10 book for $5. And this is Rose by Jeff Smith and Charles Vess. Cartoon books. This one is $7 book for $3.50. Ooh, this one is Rue de Maison Rouge. This is number 3, a $3 book for $1.50. How about from SLG? This is the Royal Historian, number 1, and that one is a $3 book for $1.50. Barbecued Villagers. Hi, Joelle. We're going through our super indies, which have a lot of fun stuff in them, and some real steals because we don't ever really go back and reprice them at any cost. But anyway, we're doing them at half price anyway, so you can get a great deal. This one's Ruse by Cross Gen Comics, #1, a $2 book for $1. I also have a different cover for that, same price. This is a book called The Rush. I'm trying to see what company made it. Can't see it. It's called The Rush. It'll probably be about the gold rush and something else scary happening in it. This one's a #1, 1 in 10 cover for $10, so you can get it for $5. This is a Sad Sack Harvey book, #195. It says today's special Swiss cheese. Kind of feels like there's a cheese theme we're going on today. This doesn't actually belong to this thing, so I'm going to take it out of this drawer. That is a $6 book for $3. Ruse was a pretty book. You've read that one? I also like these. These are from Virgin Comics. This is the Sadhu. I think that's how you say it, or Sadhu, Birth of the Warrior. This is issue 5 for $3. I have issue 2 here is $3, so it's $1.50. And here is a manga book. This is a She variant. It's a $12 book for $6. Oh, this is so cute. This is Psycho and Lavender. So sweet. That one's a $3 book for $1.50. Junior High Horror and Gold Richie Rich. Junior High Horror. There's a Gold Richie Rich. There's a Rails. Oh, I'm sorry. He's actually doing stuff over there. And Junior High Horror. I got you, Jason. I got to figure out where Junior High Horror is. Use sigil. Is Junior High Horror very far back? Royal Historian. I can't find Junior High Horror. Maybe it's cross-gen. Did it have another title above it? I'm looking. Oh, here it is. Junior High Horror. There you go. Junior High Horror. And I'm going to put it there with your other pile. Thank you for helping me out. It's so funny because Junior High Horror wasn't even really where it was supposed to be. So I was never finding that again without y'all's help. Oh, there's Psycho and Lavender #2 for $1.50, down from $3. #4 for $1.50 instead of $3. #5 for $1.50 instead of $3. This is Samurai Cat. This is so totally something that Kyle would usually like, but I think he might have this one. This is #1 of 3. He likes animals doing people things. That's a $3 book for $1.50. This is Guardian Knight Comics. This is the company that came out of Alamo City Comic Con. This is Sanitarium #1. It's a pretty thick book. That one's a $5 book for $2.50. The sad sack goes to Jason for halfsies. I don't even have to go put it somewhere else, do I? Woohoo! Okay, where am I? Sanitarium. Oh, and I've got Sanitarium #4 for $2.50. Jason says Among She. That one was the first thing, wasn't it? Second thing. There it goes. We got you. I'm just leaving them flat here. I have the Santos Sisters #1. This is a second printing. It's an American Nature book. This is a $5 book for $2.50. This one looks like it might also be a faith-based book. How about from Action Lab Comics, Sasquatch in Love? remember this being a really cute book. This one's a $4 book for $2. We used to make these special variant covers of books that had potty words on them. So if you can find them, they're pretty collectible because I don't know that we do them anymore. This is from Mad Cave. This is Savage, what we call Beastards, #1, and it is a $4 book for $2. This is the variant #1. It's a $10 book for $5. This is #3, $4 book for $2. And I get another one there. This is Soul Fire #4. It is the B cover by Michael Turner. That one is a $9 book for $4.50. Ooh, someone should grab this one. This one is crossover Mirage Studios Savage Dragon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1, a $6 book for $3. I'm gonna kind of put that to the side like that so I can find it again. Also have Soul Fire #1D. It's a limited edition of 5,000 Turner art. That one's a $4 book for $2. And this one is exclusive limited edition #4E. Shake Your Aspen. This one is a $20 book for $10. Topps Comics. Got the Saurians Unnatural Selection from CrossGen. That one is a #1, a $3 book for $1.50. Another book that's in the wrong spot. I'll put it away in the right spot unless you guys grab it. This is Walt Disney's Scamp by Whitman. This one is a $5 book for $2.50. Warren Ellis. I didn't even know that they made this one. This one is called Scars. This one is an Avatar book. It is the 6B wrap cover. That one is a $8 book for $4. From Icon Comics, there's Scarlet #6, $4 book for, sorry, $6 book for $4. Oh, you guys should always grab these whenever you can find them. John Carpenter's put out an amazing set of books under the Tales of Science Fiction. This one is my favorite of all of them. That's Redhead #1. Not because I'm a redhead, but because it's really good. They're all horror and amazing. This one's a $4 book for $2. Oh yeah, this is what I love to do too. This is a little bit self-serving because I wanted to go through and see what we have. This is The Scourge. It's another Aspen book, #2A, a $2 book for $1. 3A, a $2 book for $1. 4A, a $2 book for $1. That's another 2A. There's a 2B, $3 book for $1.50. These are ones I would get. I know that Atlas Comics all got bought to develop. This is the Scorpion #1. I know that it has spine ticks, but it is a $6 book for $3. Oh, and if you were trying to put together that run of the Scourge, here is Scourge #1B for $3. So it's $1.50, and 1A is a $5 book for $2.50. Redhead #1. Good score, Brandon. This is Scratcher Part 3 from Antarctic Press. Super creepy. $4 book for $2. These I would absolutely grab up anytime you can get Alterna Comics. They were a low price point and really great reads. This is Scrimshaw. They're $1.50, so 75 cents for a #1. And do I have anything other than #1? I've got #1 of the second series also. And #3. What's so fun is that they used to just buy them back from us if we didn't sell. Yeah, I got the Redhead. This one's a big, thick book. #1, Season of the Snake. It's from Titan Comics, but this is their Static Press imprint. Highly recommend all of these. They're books that come out of the European market, so they're gorgeous and they give you extra pages. $7 book for $3.50. This is Sequest DSV from Nemesis Comics, 1994. That is a number 1 for a $5 book for $2.50. This was a really great series. This is, I think, the second part of the series. The first one was Second Coming, in which Jesus and the superhero get thrown together to try to understand each other. It's really great. It handles the subjects with good touch and not, being mean about anything. This one is actually about, I think this is one of their sons. And this one is a number 1, and it is a $4 book for $2. There is the number 6 of that series for $2, and a number 5 for $2. Some of you guys bought this book from us during deep COVID, but this one's a really sweet book about fairies called Secrets of the Willow Mist. It's a number 1, a $5 book for $2.50. Three-Dimensional Seduction of the Innocent. This one is a Dave Stevens cover from 1985. Wow, that is so pretty. A $10 book for $5. And I think, if I'm not wrong, that it's time for our second break. And I will see you guys right back here right after these messages.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
Comic Collectibles is here for you every Wednesday with AR Comics for 2 very important reasons: to sell you rare, one-of-a-kind comics that you'll love, and to confuse AR with old man talk. You see, Rex and John are, how should I put this, ancient as the roots of the mountains. So every week, Rex and John fill in AR in yet another area of pop culture that he missed because he's too young, just didn't have the time, or just really doesn't care about. It's a real public service they provide. Come buy some super rare and unique comics, while old men explain long-dead sci-fi shows to a younger man making that confused puppy face. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 Eastern with Rex, John, and AR Comics. Comic Collectibles on The Experience. Comic culture and sales.
What if Hans Gruber from Die Hard had to battle the Joker from Batman the Animated Series in a dance battle? Or who would win in a race between Baby from Baby Driver and Snidely Whiplash? If Austin Powers and Shrek found themselves in a hot dog eating contest, who would emerge victorious? These are the questions we talk about on Nerd Killer Warfare. Debate the most absurd questions you've ever heard in popular culture. Register now by scanning the QR code or visiting bit.ly/EXP casting.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Hey everybody, we're back. I'm super glad to see you guys. Thank you. We are doing our What's in the Box in the Drawer for Super Indies, so you can get something really cool. All right, let's get back to it. Our last one we showed was the Three-Dimensional Seduction of the Innocent. $2 super sticker. I don't know what you mean. Help me out, Steve. Help me out. This one is Serial by Terry Moore, number 1. Oh, he just did? What? Thank you. I appreciate the tip. And this one is number 1. Terry Moore is very famous for doing Strangers in Paradise, and this is the new scary, very scary series that he does. This one is number 1, a $4 book for $2. Didn't even know I had that. This is Serpent Rising. Serpent Rising. Gauntlet Comics. I believe it's the number 1. That's a $10 book. Looks really cool for $5. This is Severed Souls. This is from a local company called Dimension Comics. I've read, I think, the first 6 issues of this. It's awesome. It is actually autographed. And it is a $4 book for $2. Serving Soups. I guess they're getting served, like court summons. This one is a number 1, a $5 book for $2.50. There's number 2, a $5 book for $2. Severed Souls gets grabbed up by Luck. Put that with your science fiction book. Oops. This one's number 3, a $5 book for $2.50. You already found something you really love first week of the month? Well, we sure appreciate it. Helps keep the lights on. Number 4 is a $5 book for $2.50. And number 6, it looks like there's a full run there. $5 for $2.50. This one is called 7 Block. This one is an experiment in horror. This one's actually a much harder to get book. It's like a prestige format. This one is a $10 book for $5. Hey, this is in the wrong spot. This is Scheherazade, number 1. This one, I don't know if it's a variant cover or not because I can't look at the back of it, but this one's a $5 book for $2.50. BDI is so awesome. 7 Block gets grabbed up. Make sure I don't get these mixed up in their piles because I remember whose is whose. Okay. This is Shadow Children. It is a free comic book day book out of Red Giant. I don't know that this book was ever created. That is a $2 book for $1. Shadow Tiger Graphics. This one is number 3, a $3 book for $1.50. I wish I could remember what this one was about. This one's from a really cool company called Cave that lasted a couple years and it put out some great stuff, but it's tough business. This is Shapes number 1, a $4 book for $2. And number 2 for $2. This is a First Comics book. It says it's the first computerized comic, which I don't know what that means. It was made by a computer or what, but here you go. We'll call this the original AI book. Shatter number 1 special. This is a $3 book for $1.50. You try to avoid debt. Steve, I've got a good friend like you that doesn't want to owe people money ever. So if he doesn't have cash on him and you sell him something, he'll not be able to sleep until he finds you to give it back. He'll drive to your house. This one's called The Voyages of a She Buccaneer, Tombs of Eden. It is an autographed number 1, a $10 book for $5. Okay, so that is Luck. Oh, this one's awesome. Also from Black Caravan. This is the beginning of a great series called The Shepherd. And I can never pronounce this one. Is Apocatastasis. I can't remember. This one's great. It's about a dad whose son dies. He just went to go to the movies with friends and he tries drugs for the first time and dies. But his dad feels very much like he's on the other side and not at rest and something bad is happening. So he actually follows him over. You can guess how he does that. And over there, he gains this cool special power. He has this magical crook. See the shepherd's crook there? And he has a wolf. This one's, I think, the beginning of that. That's a $4 book for $2. She Buccaneer goes right here. Yours. Yeah, it is the number one. I can see that now. Highly recommend. I also have the CBSN variant cover for this book. It's a $10 book for $5. This one is the variant cover by Cardicelli. That one is a $15 book for half price. And this one is a regular variant from MAC, a $10 book for $5. This one is a little mini run of the cases of Sherlock Holmes. It's number 1 and 2, normally a $5 set for $2.50. And then this one's a different book, all new Sherlock Holmes, Tales of Mystery and Suspense, number 1 from 1992, a $5 book for $2.50. Take the cheapest number 1. We got you. Put you in the rails pile there. Be aware, it will hit you in the feels. That is JD.
Okay, and then that's Dugas.
That is Dugas. And then there's this cool book out of Dynamite. This one is Sherlock Holmes Year 1, Issue 3, The 12 Caesars. A $4 book for $2. This is a book called Sherwood by 12 Gauge. Looks like if you like motorcycles and horror, you'll love it. It is a $6 book for $3. And this is the Buckshot edition. It's normally $1, so it's 50 cents. I think that's kind of like a way to just get into the book. And number 2 is a $4 book for $2. Hello.
Actual name says JD.
It's just JD.
Just JD.
That's totally his real name, JD.
I mean, last name.
Now you're asking too much of me. Shinobi Ninja Princess, number 1. That's a $4 Action Lab book for $2. McIntyre. I knew that it would come to me soon if I didn't totally blank out of everything. I love this cover. This is the convention special She Zero first draft edition. This one's a $5 book for $2.50. This one's the actual She number 1. It is the gold premiere issue of the book. $10 book for $5. Can you imagine if they made a show or movie with this character in it? How beautiful it would be. This is number 3. Nope, it is not. Number 1, it says this is Shinraku, which is a sub-series of that same book. That one has a little bit of damage to it. It's a $3 book that you can have for $1.50. And this one is the fan appreciation edition of that book. Nice white cover. It's a $5 book for $2.50. I'm actually going to move some of those over here so I can open this book part easier. She, Convention, and Wrap. There's Convention. And Wrap edition. Uh-oh. Why am I not finding a Wrap edition? So there's the 0, is it the draft edition? Or the gold edition? Or the Shinraku? I don't see the fan. Convention. So we got the fan. That's the premiere. Let me know if I got that, just that one, the white cover. Let me know if there was another one I missed. The draft. Okay, I got you. I thought it was probably course correcting your words. All right, I've got some more. If somebody else wants another fan edition, I have another one that's $5. You can have it for halfsies. This is the number 2 Fan Appreciation Edition. A very beautiful cover. That one is a $5 book for $2.50. So mixed up a little bit. This one is the Shenryu number 2, a $5 book for $2.50. This is She Psyblade. It's the Battle for Independence. I think this is the first appearance of Witchblade. I'm not 100% certain about that. My brain sometimes makes fun with me. Maybe it's a Psyblade She. This one's a $3 book for $1.50. I know, right? Things you didn't know. This is She Daredevil. It says flip this book. There's a sneak attack edition, something in there also. This one is a $3 book for $1.50. Also, She Vampirella number 1. Warren Ellis and Kevin Loud together. This one's a $4 book for $2. This is The Showdown featuring Dead Bells, Bone Crusaders, and the 500s. This one's number 1, a $4 book for $2. Great series out of Aspen. This one's the number 1E cover. So it's a variant cover from Wizard World Philadelphia. It's a $4 book for $2. Got number 1 for Shrugged Beginnings. This is a 1A, a $3 book for $1.50. Got another one of those. And then I have a number 4D, $3 book for $1.50, and a number 5A, $3 book for $1.50.
I can believe that one's that bad though.
Also, 1D Wizard exclusive, number 1, for a $10 book for $5. Got another number 6 there. Ooh, here's a number 0A, $2.50 book for $1.25. Number 1A, $3 book for $1.50. 2A for $1.50. 3A for $1.50. There you go. You can almost have the whole thing of that, I guess. Second Sight actually just got kind of drafted into their book. I think it's called Shook. Is going to be published under the Dark Horse label, which is cool. This is one of their titles. It's all horror, their stuff. This is Silence number 1 from Second Sight. It's a $4 book for $2. Make this drawer so it's not going to fall down on me. It stays behaved. Okay. And also there is a cool variant cover for that book, and it is also a $4 book for $2. This one is Silver Star issue 1 and number 2. This is really great Kirby goodness. Hey, Reese, how are you doing? It is a $8 set for those 2 books for $4. Reese, if we would pretty please fill out our form. We would love to be able to get in contact with you just to tell you all about all the other shows that we're doing, our crew, so you don't miss a thing. And if you buy anything from us today, it'll give us information that we need to be able to connect with you and get them to your house. We have very inexpensive shipping, up to 10 books for $6 and 20 books for $8, as long as you live in America. Oh, they're not very popular in the UK. Reese, you just haven't gone to a comic book store there. There's a bunch of really great ones there. You should go in and see them. This is Terry Moore, Sip Kids number 1. It is a $5 book for $2.50. And also, Reese, it's really expensive to ship to the UK. So unless you're okay with paying $40 to $50 to ship books to you, I would not recommend claiming on the show. You can come and hang out with us as much as you like, though. Bye. Thank you so much for my treasure. Oh, you're welcome. You get to swim home. Okay, it's not that bad. I'm gonna go while it's yeah, it's not pouring right now. Nice. And Sip Kids by Terry Moore number 4 is a $5 book that you can have for $2.50. Oh my gosh, yes. We get some of the greatest stuff out of those guys. They're amazing. This one is Serious Gallery 2000. It's a company that publishes Dawn Linsner stuff. It's a gorgeous cover. $5 book. It's an individually numbered book. $5 for $2.50. Or if you have an American address, you can have them shipped to and then have them forwarded to you. You can also do that. The Sisterhood of Steel, I think, or the Sisterhood Steel. This one is an epic Marvel book. $1.50 for 75 cents. That one was the number 6. And number 7's the same. I have a feeling that epic books at some point are going to be really collectible. This one is 6, number 2, $5 book for, I can't remember, for $2.50. And number 3, $4 book for $2. London's a great place. I did notice when I was in France and when I've been to the Netherlands that you guys really like the funny books. Like the most popular ones, I think, were like Donald Duck. This one is drama. This one is number 1. If you've never read anything about Dawn, you should absolutely get this book. This one is a $5 book for $2.50. More Morrison, Milligan, Millar. Yes. Speaking of books everyone should own, and you can no longer show up and have Neil Adams sign, which is sad. This one is Skate Man, number 1 by Neil Adams. He'll kick you in the face with a skate. That one is a $7 book for $3.50. One of my favorite movies. It's a feel-good movie. You can't feel sad. Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. Who is the mysterious Dr. Totenkopf? This one's a $5 book for $5 book for $2.50. It's a place called Batcave and Blackburn. Ooh. This is a spoof book. This is Sloth Park. It's a South Park parody. It's a number 1, and it says Kiss Bass on the front cover. At least that's what it says now. It's a $5 book for $2.50 with our special remark. Heavy Metal's got this awesome Jeremy Holt book. If you've never read any of Jeremy's things, you should. Skip to the End, number 1 is a $3.50 book for $1.75. Ooh, how about a Mark Silvestri sketchbook? This one is a $13 book for $6.50. Yep, Donald Duck. If you go walk in, like the whole front end of their store will be Donald Duck or Uncle Scrooge. Really crazy. Yes, I'm going to be back in the warehouse again if you guys want to come and hang out long enough to see if I'm going to go halfsies on them or not. Sky Runner by Wildstorm, number 4. That's a $3 book for $1.50. Dandy Comics. Ooh, I like that. I had a really fun time being in France, in Paris. Those book stalls that are along the Seine. That one was cool to look through. This one is like a graphic novel called Skyward Into the Woods. And this one is, I'm going to take and put in the graphic novels instead of in here because it doesn't make sense. Let's see what it says. He and other lost villagers run headfirst into a conflict and world that is much bigger and fantastic than anyone can imagine. This one is an $8 or $9 book for $4.50. No, in the Netherlands for sure. In the Netherlands for sure, but funny books tend to be real popular there. This is Sleeper by Ed Brubaker, and it is a number 1. That's a $5 book for $2.50. Oh, here's another book that belongs somewhere else. This one is Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty. It is a reading copy, a $10 book for $5. Put that up here so I can put that where it belongs. Part of this is just like getting things put away. Sliders, based on the TV series. My husband's been going back through and watching these. This is number 1 of 3, a $5 book for $2.50. 2 of 3, same. And Sliders Ultimatum, number 2 of 2. That's a $5 book for $2.50. I've got the Spirit number 6 from Kitchen Sink Comics. This one's a pretty dirty copy. $2 book for $1. From the pages of Top 10, Smacks, Torn Between Two Worlds is an Alan Moore book. This one is a $3 book, for $1.50. Sliders was a great show, but it doesn't age very well. I'm just going to be honest. I had to wander away from watching it. This is Snelson. I guess it's based on an actual comedian. Comedy is Dying. This one is a number 1 it's a $4 book for $2. Here's another Rags that's put in the wrong spot. This is Rags number 4. I'm going to put that back where it belongs in a bit. Scheherazade number 2. Actually, these have got 2 books in them. They've got 2 covers for Scheherazade number 2. It is a $6 set for $3. And number 5, you get a pair of the covers. And that one is also a $6 set for $3. Lost my spot. Okay. Another awesome Alterna series. This one is Sonatus, number 1. You can have for 75 cents. I also have number 3. Okay. Cool book, Sophia Saturn. That one is a number 1 from Big Blue Comics. Also by Kaminsky, $3 book for $1.50. I'm going to skip Soulfire unless you guys want me to go through it. This one's called Soulless Warrior, number 1 by Angel Comics. The $3 book for $1.50. A golden book. This one is Space 1999. This one is a $9 book for $4.50. So that doesn't belong in here, and neither does Charlton. This is pretty funny. Okay. Space Adventures number 3, a $10 book for $5. I'm just going to pull the ones that I need to put away. Space Arc, the most fun you'll ever have without thinking. No time for Space Arc. This one is a $5 book for $2.50. How about Space Beaver? Space Beaver is by 10 Buck Comics. This one's $2 for $1. Space 1999 from Charlton Comics, a number 2, a $9 book for $4.50. And number 7, an $8 book for $4. From Humanoids, I'm surprised I don't have more of these. Maybe there's some more later in the box. This was actually a really popular series called Space Beards. This is number 3. It's an $8 book for $4. This is from Behemoth before it became Sumerian. This is Space Lady number 1. Yes, the art is just like that. That is a $4 book for $2. I also have the variant number 1. That's a $10 variant, 1 and 5 for $5. Weirdly, the raw materials in that were something more than $2,500. 500 pounds of clay to make. This is Speak No Evil number 1. A $10 book for $5.
Also, I found something for you too, Star Wars idiots. Yes.
Spectrum is a book that was co-created with Alan Tudyk from Firefly. That's a number 1. $3 book for $1.50. And they have a couple other covers. This is what I'm going to call B. You can see it looks like Nathan Fillion there with him. That one is a $3 book for $1.50. And this is the variant, super variant cover, a $10 book for $5. I'm going to move my chair down. Okay. Forgot to take your pills. We'll take them now. Spencer and Locke. This is a great series by David Pepose. Think of Calvin and Hobbes, but way more gritty. This one is the number 2, a $4 book for $2. This is number 3 variant, a $10 book for $5. We've got number 4, a $5 book for $2.50. And for, this must be the A, a $4 book for $2. Here's book 1 of The Master of Men, The Spider. This one is a prestige format book, $4 book for $2. I also have Spider Baby comics by Stephen Bissett. Beware of Random Acts of Carnage. That one is a $2 book. Sorry, $5 book for $2.50. I was looking at the number. I've got a bunch of Spirit here. I'm happy to go through if you'd like me to. Otherwise, I'm going to skip by. This is a really pretty series by Chapter House Comics out of Canada. This is Spirit Leaves, number 2. It is a $4 book for $2. Oh, there's a SpongeBob in here. SpongeBob Comics, number 49. That is way too scary. That one is a $10 book for $5. I've got Sports Superstars. This one's the Shaquille O'Neal and Christian Leitner. This is a $3 book for $1.50. Spider Baby gets grabbed up by Jason. Okay, we'll put it right there. This is Squad Patrol, number 1, signed, it looks like it's by Naughty Gnome Comics. This one's a $5 book for $2.50. Squarriors, this is the Devil's Due book, and the meek shall inherit the earth. Look, it's animals doing people things. This one is number 2, a $4 book for $2. And another Naughty Gnome book called Squidlax. This is the number 1, it's a $5 book for $2.50. Out of Lion Forge, this is Catalyst Prime. It was its own universe. Number 9 and number 10. This is Superb. Those are $4 books for $2.50. This is number 1, another cool book out of 451. This one is David Barron making a book called Stained. Number 1 is a $4 book for $2. Squid. Squidlix goes with your Spider Baby. This one is a signed book. You can see it's signed in gold at the bottom. This one is from Last Century book. That looks like Azarillo at the bottom. I don't know if that's right, though. Not the autograph. It's Travis Huffman that signed it. This was book number 1 of The Stalker. It says Brother Shadows is the Stalker. That one is a $5 book for $2.50. And you've got this cover. And this is the other cover. We'll call it B. And that one's a $4 book for $4 book for $2. How about some Star Blazers? You guys remember Star Blazers? This is a Comico. This is the mini series of 4. Number 1, $5 book for $2.50. And I also have a Zero from Argo Press. This one is a $3 book for $1.50. You know what's really cool is that the Battleship Yamamoto that's there, we had someone dress up as that for Comic-Con one year. So cool. Stalker. Signed. Got you, Jason. I've got StarCraft number 4 for $3 book for $1.50. Number 5 also same price. Number 7 same price, $1.50 for you all. All right, I'm going to switch these because they're number 1 and number 2. This is called Star-Crossed Galaxy. There's a number 1 and a number 2 here. And they are $3 a piece, so $3 for the set. Figure out where to put this back. Sound effects. That's Stealth Force by Malibu Comics, number 5, a $2 book for $1. Love this series. Hopefully we've got all of them in here. This is Stargazer. Super trippy, very trippy, kind of sci-fi space, but also mental mess with your brain. This is number 6. It's out of Mad Cave too, so you know it's good. This is number 6 it's a $4 book for $2. Let me get that Star Blazer for Jeff Brown. Okay, there's your pile. Number 5 is a $4 book for $2. Number 3 is a $4 book for $2. No, there's another number 4, 5, and 6. There's 4, 5, and 6 in there. Sorry. You might have a number 1 from us because we had a variant cover of that made. This is Stark Weather number 1, signed by looks like, I can't tell. Looks like David something on there. This is a signed Arcana book. This is a $4 book for $2. Signed up. Walter Simonson, Star Slammers number 4, a $2.50 book for $1.25. Also have number 3 for the same price, 2 for the same price, and a 1 for that price. And then I've got a Whitman book called Star Stream. This one's a pretty good looking copy. It's got 3 different stories in there, it looks like. And that's a $2.75 book for, I can't figure out the math. I'm not going to try. Half price. We'll just say that and not think of it. All right. I've got a couple more minutes before break. Looks like I've got another Starstream Adventures in Science Fiction also. That's an $8 book for $4. Star Jammers goes to Boyd. 2, 3. Do you want to have the 4 also, Pam? Or do you already have it?
Who does this Star Blazer go to?
So Star Blazer is Jeff Brown.
Okay. Local or non-local?
Jeff Brown? He's a regular shipping person.
Okay.
Oh. All right, Pam beat you, Brandon, into the Star Slammers. What I have left is going to be 3 and 4. I've got 3 and 4 if anyone wants 3 and 4. You want the 4? So, okay. So just 3. So that's Pam Boyd's pile. I did not know it was going to be so popular. Maybe there's some more later on in this box. I've got Star Trek Deep Space Nine. This is the cool Malibu hologram book. That's a $10 book for $5. I actually got 2 of those. Those used to be wall books back in the day. I've got a Star Trek Whitman book. This one's a $5 book for $2.50. And I've got 2 more. This one's got the Victors. That one is a $10 book for $5. And this one's a Triangle of Peril. It's a $6 book for $3. Let's see if I can fit some more here. Do you guys liking this? Is this something you like, the digging through and finding magic? Especially at half price, I'm betting. The Whitman. You want all 3 of the Whitman? Just let me know. I'm going to pull all 3 Whitman, but if you want to have less of those, let me know. And I skipped by them, but if anyone wants to look at Deep Space Nine, I've got some of those. I'm happy to go through. This is Steamcraft, Antarctic Press, David Hutchison. This is a $4 book for $2. It does have some stress. Noise Wrangler. You do want to go through them. Excellent. Okay. I have got number 4 of the original Malibu series, a $2 book for $1. Got number 7, a $2.50 book for $1.50. Number 9, I have at $3, so $1.50. 28, it's a $3 book for $1.50. Number 32, it's a $3 book for $1.50. Those might be the same people there. I put them both down there. So Star Slammers actually went to Pam. That's right. And then that one's.
Well, if we lose power, there's a flash.
All right. This one's a little miniseries called Invector. That's number 2, a $4 book for $2. That's number 3, a $4 book for $2. That's Planet Killer, number 2 of 3, $3 book for $1.50. Steampunk number 1, cliffhanger book. That's a $2.50 book for $1.25. Okay, Steam Engines of Oz. This is a number 2 from Arcana, $4 book for $2. You should definitely go. You can never tell how much fun you're going to have. This one's a great Boom Archaea book. Jim Henson's The Storyteller. It's Dragons, Part 3, $4 book for $2. This is Statics, number 1 by Jeffrey Lewis. It is a $5 book for $2.50. Did I happen to get both Star Screams? I did not. You want the Star Streams? I'm going to put it right there. And Pam said, do I have any more Star Slammers? I had duplicates of, it looks like a number, just one number 3 is what I had left. Here is Steam Engines of Oz, number 2. That is a $4 book for $2. And number 3 is 4 for $2. And that looks like a number 3 again. What's the question, Liam? That is Steam Wars number 1. Cool steampunky version by Fred Perry. That one is a $7 book for $3.50. You can take the dupe. Okay. For that price, I don't blame you. Okay, all of those yours. Okay. How about Steampunk Cinderella number 1? That one's a $4 book for $2. Steampunk Corsairs. That one is a $4 book for $2. Steampunk Sketchbook number 1. That's a $3.50 book for $1.75. I think that's all Pam. And then this one's Jason Dudas.
Okay. So Pam beat him to the call.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Gearhart Steampunk Glamour Review number 3. A $4 book for $2. Steampunk Halloween number 1, a $3.50 book for $1.75. Steampunk Red Riding Hood number 1, a $4 book for $2. Steam Wars Holiday Special, $4 book for $2. A lot of fun, those. This is a Red Circle book called Steel Sterling. It's number 4. It's a $4 book for $2. Back when they used to put a lot of words on the front cover, which I like. This is a signed book by Challenger Comics. This is the number 1 called Stinky. It's by Fabian Ragdoll Jr. It's probably some of his early stuff, and it's signed by him. A $5 book for $2.50. Storm King Comics. This one is, I think it's just an overview book. A $5 book for $2.50. How about Strange Days? One that started it all. This one is a Milligan book. Number 1, a $5 book for $2.50. Stranger Kisses. This is an Avatar book, number 1 by Warren Ellis, a $4 book for $2. And also I have book number 2 for $2. I was talking about Terry Moore earlier. This one is Homage Comics, Strangers in Paradise number 1. It's an awesome book about the relationship between Francine and Kachu. This one is a $5 book for $2.50. There is Strangers in Paradise. This one is the later series that he put out. Number 1, $4 book for $2. And the number 2 is a $4 book for $2. Strangled with a Halo. This is a number 1. Looks pretty spooky. $4 book for $2. Oh, I gotta do this one. It's time to take our break. This one is Stredium Comics, Jeremy the Artist, sketchbook number 1. A $4 book for $2. It's time for our break, and then we'll come right back and finish this up.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find a link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP. You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP. What if Hans Gruber from Die Hard had to battle the Joker from Batman the Animated Series in a dance battle? Or who would win in a race between Baby from Baby Driver and Snidely Whiplash? If Austin Powers and Shrek found themselves in a hot dog eating contest, who would emerge victorious? These are the questions we talk about on Nerd Killer Warfare. Debate the most absurd questions you've ever heard in popular culture. Register now by scanning the QR code or visiting bit.ly/EXP casting. Go follow the experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us and putting up with me as Miss Jen. Jenna is usually running this show, and she does a magical job. But she is, I think, in Dallas.
Yeah, she's in Dallas for the weekend.
All right, so she's in Dallas. So if you're up at the Dallas convention, you probably find her walking around the store, walking around the sales floor. So you can say hi to her. Thank you for joining us here on The Experience. I'd love it if you guys would share out so your friends know to join us and hang out and feel like they're part of the community. We'd like that. This is Stray Bullets by David Lapham. If you've never read a Stray Bullets book, try to get it in trade if you can find it. It's hard to find a number 1. It would be difficult. But you can fill out your collection here. This one is number 17. It's a $3 book for $1.50. Number 18 is a $3 book for same price. Number 41 is the same. I also have a sub-series called Killers. This is the number 1. It's a $3.50 book for $1.75. I have number 3 also, and another sub-series called Sunshine and Roses. This one is a number 1, weirdly marked at $1. I would grab that up for 50 cents if I were you. I know it's mismarked. That is a number 10, $3.50 for $1.75, and a number 11. All right, how about some Street Fighter? This is the free comic book day from I don't know what year. That one's a $3 book for $1.50. And then I've got this awesome Street Fighter Unlimited by Udon Capcom. This is cover B, a $10 book for $5. This is Street Fighter Hyper Looting #1. It's a Loot Crate exclusive, $4 book for $2. This is the #1 cover A, Life and Deaths of Charlie Nash, a $7 book for $3.50. And this is cover C, a $6 book for $3. And #2 from Unlimited, a $4 book for $2. Book that someone took that book out of. Okay, that one again. Go, sorry. #2, another variant, $4 for 2. Got a bunch of #3 in here. #5 is a $4 book for 2. This is Street Fighter Minute, #1 for a $4 book for $2. This is WrestlePalooza #1, a $4 book for 2. Necro and Effie, $4 book for $2. Akuma versus Heck, $4 book for $2. This one is Street Fighter movie variant. That one is a $9 book for $4.50. Street Fighter Unlimited #1, cover A, a $4 book for $2. This one also says it's cover A, a $4 book for $2. That's pretty funny. Okay, there's #8. That is a $3 book for $1.50. There's no Street Fighter love here. I'm just going to skip by. Oh, except for here's old school Takuma Comics Street Fighter 2 #1, $5 book for $2.50. That was a little bit different deal. Street Wolf. It's hot, it's fresh, and it's mature, it says. That is a #1 by Blackthorn, $3 book for $1.50. Eclipse Comics Strike #3, $2 book for $1. For also Strike Force America #1 by Comico, $2.50 book for $1.75. This one looks like Sam Keith, and it is. I've got some Viz books here for Stryker. Let me know if you want me to go through them. I'll go through them. Otherwise, I'm going to skip it. This is Stud and the Blood Blade. This is actually very rare. They sent these to me ahead of the series coming out. They're individually signed. I've got them for $5 now. That's $2.50 for you. I've got 2 of those, it looks like, in here. I've got regular #1, a $5 book for $2.50. Oh, there's another signed series one. This is Peter Laird's Stupid Heroes #1. As a $2.75 book for half price. And the Stuff of Legend. These are pretty tough to hunt down because they're a weird shape. This one is Toy Collector Part 5, a $4 book for $2. Got to fix this because it looks like someone stole a charity book and they probably took the book that was less price and put it in there. Shame on you, people that steal charity books. A shame, I say. Okay. Also have Stupid Rat Tails. This is by obviously by Jeff Smith because there's bone on the front. That one is a $3 book for $1.50. That's #3, also $3 for $1.50. Blue Water Comics. This is Sticks and Stones, #1. $4 book for 2. Ooh, what's this? Here's a class in try to make your label be readable. I'm just going to make up a word because it looks, I can't figure it out. Solar auger. Who knows? Silence. Can't figure it out. $3 book for $1.50. I mean, it looks cool, but you can't read the title. Sun Bakery. This one's a really cool book. It's an anthology magazine. It's all super cool. This one's a $3 book for $1.50. And this one is a book that you can only find out once you buy it. It's an autographed book. Looks neat. From 2004. $3 book for $1.50. Sun Eater. This one is a heavy metal book from the last couple of years. It is #1, $4 book for $2.50. I've got ones. That one is also hard to read. I'm going to say it's a 3, and I can't tell. It's a $5 book for $2.50. This is Sunflower, number 6 of 6. And number 5 of 6, $4 books for $2. Oh, also a number 3. And a number 1. This is Sun Runners, #1. $1.50 for 75 cents. Oh, here's where some fun things. They put out these kind of political spoof books. This is Superior AOC, #1, $5 book for $2.50. And that's the retailer incentive variant. That one is a $4 book for, $8 book for 4. Super Bad James Dynamite. This one is the #1. It says it's a 5D comic. That one's a $4 book for 2. This one is the #2, $4 book for 2. Oh, Super Crazy Animal Hand. This one is a signed edition, and it is a $4 book for 2. Here's a Whitman Super Goof, #60, $20 book for $10. Super Newts, also a signed book. It's a double signed book, #1, $5 book for $2.50. And there's the #2, a $5 book for $2.50 also. Super Real, #1, San Diego Special Edition. Matureness required, it says. That's a $3 book for $1.50. Animal Hand. Hey, Dugas, is it okay? It has the sticker on the outside, but you can get it off. It's made to release. Is that okay? Dugas is going to take the goof. Super Newt. We're finding all the best stuff for you today. Oh, that's Super Real. Also, Super Real #1. Looks like the regular cover. That one is a $3 book for $1.50. Mark Millar. This is Superior, issue #1. One Magic Wish. That's a $4 book for $2. And issue #2, a $3 book for $1.50. More Superior AOC. It says, "Debate me, so saith Shapiro." That one's #1, $5 book for $2.50. Same one. This one is #1, $5 variant for $2.50. Here is a lenticular version, Happy Holidays. It was a $20 book for $10. Another Superior stuck in here. Hey, someone's buying our own television stuff. Life Belts, kind of a spoof book on Liefeld art. This one's a retailer incentive variant, a $15 book for $7.50. How about Super Knot? Yeah, I can totally remember this stuff from the 90s. This is taking me back. This one's a $3 book for $1.50. Superhero merchandise catalog. Look at that. It is Peter Parked Car, maybe. That is a $10 book for $5. DNA Agents miniseries Surge Part 404, $1.50 for 75 cents. X-Field. X-Field yours. How about Survive? After World War III, the living will envy the dead, and you'll just do anything to survive. #1 by Apple Comics, a $10 book for $5. Oh wow, we're way down in Texas, so we haven't smelt anything. Plus, it rains every evening, so it would knock it down from the sky anyway. This one's on #1 from 1986 called The Survivors. No silly villains, no unnecessary fight scenes, no misleading covers. This one is a $2 book for $1. Chaos Comics. This is Suspira #4, $3 book for $1.50. This is Sweepsy #1 from Vision Comics. This one is a $10 book for $5. Swift Sure #1, Harrier Comics. This one's cover looks really cool. And it's in pence, so you know it's from the UKs. This one is a $7 book for $3.50. Sword of the Swashbucklers, #3, Epic Marvel. This one's a $2 book for $1. From Heavy Metal, this is Tarna #4, $4 book for $2. This is Tainted Ones by DeSantis. This one is a $3 book for $1.50. We help support lots of independent people through pandemic, so that's one of those books we got from there. This is Tales from the Bog, #1 from Aberration Press. Really cute. Kind of, if you like bone, you would like that book. It's a $3 book for $1.50. I also have #4 for the same. #7. #4. This is Tales from the Crib. This is part of the Itty Bitty Bunnies. That one is a #1, $4 book for $2. This is Tales from the Crypt. This is one of those awesome, not pre-code horror, but reprints from EC. Still tough to find. This one is a $10 book for $5. This is another cool Atlas Comics. This is a Tales of Evil featuring Man Monster, #3, a $10 book for $5. Tales of Terror, #7 by Eclipse. That's a $2 book for $1. #9 is $2 for $1. 13 is $2 for $1. Oh, here's some more John Carpenter's that you should grab up. Tales of Science Fiction. This is Vortex 2.0, issue 2 of 8, a $4 book for $2. There's another Redhead here, if someone wanted it. Tales of Sophistication. This is one of the fun spoof books from Cerebus. This one's a $4 book for $2. You should totally grab these up because these are signed books by Ted Sikora. This is the Tap Dance Killer, introducing Punchline, which is this Punchline existed before the one you see coming out from DC. That's a #2, a $4 book for $2. This is a #2 different variant with him on the cover, and that one is a signed book, $4 for $2. This is a #3, $4 for $2. And then that is the Tap Dance Killer on the front there, $4 for $2. That's a #4, also signed variant, $4 for $2. This is #5 signed, $4 for $2. Oh my goodness, my knees are starting to bug. Okay, Dawn Johnson.
Looking to see how y'all changed. I haven't been here since y'all added.
Hey Dawn, last week you bought from me, but I don't think you filled out the form. So So could you fill out a form if we put it up for you, pretty please? And then I'll be able to send you your invoice for this last week.
Yeah.
So we just reabsorbed.
I know it was just, you just missed it, or maybe it got lost in the
That's
shuffle.
Games.
So I will get your killers. Oh, what is this? Oh, I've got Tales of Monkeys Fighting Robots for a $5 book for $2.50 if you want that. Okay, so, and also if you'll tell me the Carpenters, do you want both? That's okay. It's easy enough to do when you're like, I totally do it after, or I've done it for another show. If you'll just pop that in, we'll get it all put together for you. Okay. So I have got Claim Carpenter. So let me know, Dawn, if you want both. I'm going to put them there. And then, okay, you got both. And then Dugas, you've got Killers. I've got a bunch of different tap death colors. Do you want me to just give you one of each number or one of each cover? Let me know. I'm happy to pull those for you. Okay, I have got the Tarantula #1 from Atlas Comics. That's a $4 book. It does have some spine stress. It's $2. And also #2. That's a $4 for 2. And it has Tarzan here. This is a fancy Peach Mocha Tarna #1. An $8 book for $4. Got some Tarzan in here. I'm happy to go through if you want me to, but otherwise I'll skip through. And the Jack Kirby's Teen Agents. I don't think anyone's after. Teether. It's a mature cover from Antarctic Press. It's a $4 book for 2. And I have #1, a $4 book for 2. You should definitely pick those both up. Okay, Peach Momoko gets called. I thought it was really close. Tarna. I think all those are yours. Okay. Okay, this is Talara Chronicles #0. That's a $5 book for $2.50. Perfect. Thank you so much. You might not see it until this next Wednesday. It depends on if I have time in the back room to be able to send it out. Otherwise, it'll just go. You'll have both weeks' books together. This is Tepes, which is obviously a Vlad reference. That is a $8 book for $4. Awesome book by Mad Cave. This is called Terminal Punks. This one is #1, a $4 book for $2. I also have this book, Terminarch. As far as I remember, this is a standalone book, $7 book for $3.50. That is a free comic book day book. Tesla. Thaniel. This is a #1, $4 book for $2. You can always tell me if you do definitely want me to send you an invoice right away. I'm happy to do it. Third World War. This is by 2000 AD. And it has this is #1, a $2.50 book for $1.25. This is the Theme of Thieves #1. It's a $6 book for $3. Looks like maybe Art Thieves. This is This Metal Sky, Transient 1. This is #0, a $2 book for $1. That is intriguing, that one. The Threat by Stratum Comics. This one is a $3 book for $1.50. Just want to again, thanks so much to everyone for supporting us. Especially as we get deeper into the recession, every little bit is going to help any local comic shop or small business that you can help out. They will be very thankful.
And you keep nerds like me employed.
That's right. You keep the nerds employed. This one is issue #1, signed, a $5 book for $2.50. And this one is also a signed book, but it's #2, and that one is a $5 book for $2.50. This is from Ovation Comics. John Schlimm runs this joint, and he makes good comics. This one is Thistleheart. number 1. That one is a $6 book for $3. Thoughtscape Comics. These are awesome anthologies. This one is a big, thick prestige format book, $8 for 4. Can you tell me when I get to like 3 minutes from the end of the hour? Because I can't see the time anymore on my screen. How about Thundercats Wildstorm number 1? That one's a $5 book for $2.50. Thundercats, oh! And Thundercats Origins, Villains, and Heroes. This looks more like a more cartoony version. That one's a $2 book for a book. Thunda Tales by Frank Frazetta. This one is a number 1, an $8 book for $4. How about Thunder Agents number 4? This is a good oldie right here. This one is a $16 book for $8. From Apple Comics, Thunder Bunny number 12. That one's a $5 book for $2.50. Got a bunch of Thrasher comics. This one's number 5, a $7 book for $3.50. Number 2 is a $7 book for $3.50. These are like underground goodness. That is number 4, $7 for $3.50. And number 1 is a $13 book for $6.50. This is the Tick Lunch Bin, number 2, a $4 book for $2. This one is the 10th anniversary book, a $12 book. Oh, sorry, 10th anniversary number 7 is a $12 book for $6. I am the Tick. Those are just free comic book day books. This one is Heroes of the City number 4. That one is a $3 book for $1.50. This one is the Tick News Stories Special Local Comic Shop Day books. Those are $5 for $2.50. 3 minutes. Okay. This is number 5 of the Tick, a $5 book for $2.50. We're just going to get to the end of this and then we'll knock off for the next show. The Tiger X number 1 from Eternity Comics is a $2 book for $1. This is a first issue special from Hero Graphics. This is Tigress, Flair versus the Tigress, number 1, $4 book for $2. Tigress Tales, number 1 is a $10 book for $5. Claim all Thrashers. Thrashers are all claimed. That goes to Dawn. All right. Thank you guys so much. I super appreciate y'all. Thanks for being here for our dig through. This is kind of the same as when we bring our books back to the back room, but this one much easier to just go through everything so we don't miss anything for y'all. If you like this kind of programming, just let us know. You can always send us messages. Stay tuned to the experience. You can watch tonight Space Cadets, which is many members of our staff talking about whatever makes them happy for the day, and it's probably nerdy and fun. All right, everybody, thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.